Okay, so is it recording the right thing is the question. I'm scared if it's not recording the right thing. Is it record? It says it's recording What the Golf, but then why? Oh, never mind. Okay, so sorry about that. Sorry about yesterday's video. For some reason, Google decided to open, and so that closed that minimized the window, which means it ended recording. I need to get a better recording software so that it doesn't end recording there. Anyways, moving on from. So we were talking about last time. Is ideas for what the golf levels and things like. We were basically coming up with ideas to improve the what the golf level creator. We go into the main campaign real fast. There's actually like quite a few. There's actually quite a few I guess biomes, something like that. In this game, you have the super hot game mode. You have the sports game mode, the soccer game mode, the space one. I don't know why I keep on saying game mode, but that would be really cool if they added in something like that, like desert, beach, that kind of thing. Next up, more ball types. Okay, because there's quite a few balls in this game that they don't have. Don't take that out of context because it could very easily be. First off, the Mario one. Maybe you can only create 2D levels with this, but it could be very similar to Mario Maker's thing. And also maybe you could change them. Maybe when you change this would change like the level style and stuff too. What if you change the level style, it also changes the music to fit that level style and stuff? Because something like this has special music made for it. Like, this would be so cool to just have this, like, to be able to create these kind of levels because they're really fun to play. And maybe, you could put it in the Flappy Bird one, too. Like, the Flappy Bird kind of level, where he's in Flappy Bird kind of mode or something. And then it would also be really cool if you could do something like this, where you could have something throwing obstacles instead of just placing the obstacles. Of course, that would be somewhat of a random feature, but something that would be really cool to mess with. You could do some really cool 2D stuff. Moving on from the Mario ball, we also have what's another kind of ball? The super hot ball. This one. This one is really fun to play. This would be its own like game thing. But this is really fun to play. And surprisingly, this isn't even in the level thing. It'd be especially cool if you could place those guys and choose if they have the shotgun, the normal gun, that kind of thing. Or maybe you could add in a couple more types of guns and stuff. Like ones that aren't one use. Like maybe some that have several shots you can do. Let's see, what is some other potential things? I have an idea for one. So, some of these, I feel like you could have some of the level creator stuff. You could potentially have something that you didn't really use in your levels, like potential ideas that nobody really knows about, that you didn't use. But one of them that you did use, but you didn't use in a level, is this, where you can turn into a different kind of ball. Most of the time these are just cosmetic kind of things, but maybe you could do it so that halfway through you turn into a car. stuff like that. Also, moving away from the already made stuff, if I were to go into here, first problem, it immediately takes you to the editor, and you have to exit out of the editor, and it takes you to this page. I feel like it should just take you right to this page. That's just a minor thing though. If I were to go into create new level, you can only rotate the camera. You can't really move the camera, which is something that, you can zoom out and see the world edges, but you can't really move the camera, at least that I know of. Which that could be pretty decently, I don't know coding and stuff, so it might be a little bit more difficult than I think, but it would be a little bit, it would probably not be the hardest thing in the world to import that. So this is our complete obstacle list and stuff here. And we do have a pretty decent selection of things. And we got bridges too, which is not really an obstacle. I feel like that could be in like... Bridges could be put into terrain. That's one thing, because you can use that as terrain. Also, I feel like this could be put into terrain, even though it is technically an obstacle. It's technically terrain. One thing I do like actually about this is that this is something that I actually really like about this is that as soon as you hit the flag, it immediately is like, hey, do you want to publish this or do you want to keep editing? Which is something that even Mario Maker doesn't have, where it immediately takes you to that when you're just testing at a level. Why isn't this working? Some other ideas for potential, like, landscape kind of things, like maybe you could just put it over here next to another tool thing. Another one, the first person levels. I do not remember where they are in the worlds, but there are first person levels where you are full. So I don't remember this game, but maybe you could put in. I just got an achievement. Why did I just get an achievement? Have I never done this, or have I done this? I think I'd put it on. Okay. Maybe the option to add in custom NPCs and things would be interesting. Like, maybe you could do like somewhat of what Mario Maker 2 update did, where they added in a super world kind of thing, where you can make basically your own game pretty much. That would be really cool, but I bet you could just do one world and people will probably be happy with that. This is something that would be cool to have, NPCs where you can put in your own like text and stuff. And maybe when you hit them, you could have them do something. I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with ideas here. I don't know what really any of these levels are. Oh, this is a ball that I do not remember, but would be very fun to mess with. The Super Mario Odyssey Slinky Dog. Except it's not from Super Mario, except the Slinky part. Except the dog part was from Super Mario Odyssey. This is stupidly fun to use, and really just stupid. TV set is one that we don't have. We don't have the ability to do the TV set. I don't know why you would want to do the TV set, but the more options, the better, I guess. Like, to be fair, we have the office chair when you have the football, so not really the, you really have some, like, just cosmetic kind of balls, really, that just work the same as other ones, so why not add in more? You know, just an idea. I think that's all I can really come up with off the top of my head, even though I didn't really come up with half these off the top of my head.